わあ、いい天気だね。The house is so small that I can feel what's going on. My wife and my kid are talking and laughing. You can always feel it, and that is very good thing. This place is so small for 5 people, but in the future, me and my wife gonna live here, and this is good place to live with for 2 people. Also, I'm enjoying this place is we can always feel nature. Just using your sky is, I think this is really good idea for everywhere in world. It's something universal, you know. If I were living in New York, maybe I would make this house. My name is Zajirogh. I live here with my wife and my 3 kids. I'm an artist and also an architect. So this is the door. It says Public School City of New York. We bought this in New York. Me and my wife, we lived at Queens, Astoria, 18 years ago. Entrance door opens inside. It's good for security things, you know. You can push people out. In Japan, usually door opens this way. They have shoes just inside the entrance. The entrance is so small. When I come in, you take off shoes here as this is Japanese rooms. You can stick these magnetic things you don't want to forget. My kids love to rip this, like every day. You can open here and there's a storage that you don't want to show to people. I put these things for something for outside. You put it here. Before you go out, you have to wear your coat. This is my grandfather bought this like 30 years ago. After we moved here, we need a mirror to see your, whole body. I first filmed it, but it doesn't look good, so I add this. This is where my family's shoes, and we want to show it. A lot of Japanese architects try to hide shoes or showing things are more decorative. I designed bathroom just right next to entrance, and I have a window here. When I designed it, I thought it is useful to wash dirty kids coming out from park. But once I designed this, I found that I can feel what's going on in this living room. It's really nice to take your time in your bathtub. This place is the living room with no roof. This is outside. You have to put things inside, so TV and piano and things that we have to make inside is in here. I put the piano because the TV, piano, and sofa. If you have these 3 things, you can make the place as a living room. So you need a piano. You always need a piano for a living room. Nobody plays piano now. My wife, she's an interior designer, and she decides what to put in here. If somebody tried to give me a ball, I have to talk to her. Is this okay? She's so strict about what you should use or not.
これはなんかレジンでできてるお皿。結構いろいろ集めたんだけど、集めちゃって、見た目も可愛いからここに置こうっていう。ほら、可愛い。今の時期はクリスマスツリーがとっても大切にしています。一つ一つ何年もかけて集めたものなので、もう買えないものも多くて、すごく大切に娘と2人で飾り付けてます。初めはそのグリーンとかをここに下げたかったんだけど、ここにあるとね、 結構邪魔なんだよねだからこのバーだけが残りました。
We have balcony here, and it's a good place to grow green. So I put greens and lightings in my artworks, and you can hang a lot of things here. These are the lighting and art. A lot of my work, I could make it in my small study room. But some of the big art, I made those paintings in this place because we have very tall height. That one is hikaru oozora, means brightening big sky. And my son write it. And it fits to this room.
Hey, looking for a last-minute Christmas gift? We've got you covered with a subscription to our NTS Quarterly magazine. 4 beautifully curated issues sent quarterly, packed with inspiring stories of small space living, sustainable design, and urban culture. It's designed for design lovers who like their design without the swank and the wank. More than a mag, this is a collectible keepsake, born to live on your coffee table, favourite bookshelf, or wherever inspiration belongs. Give the gift of an NTS Subclub subscription. It's the gift that keeps on giving 4 times a year. And hey, we won't blame you if you grab one for yourself too.
This is chair made of paper. That was the original product. It start breaking, so I add these collage so that it looks better. When snow comes, you have to move everything out of here. We don't want to divide this place as a 2 place, like we have this window here so that we can close it. This is inside and this is outside, but we want this space as a same place. So we have same color. We want to use a lot of colors because my art is using a lot of colors. The painter surprised that when we built this house, is there 5 colors? Yeah. This is our kitchen dining room. These chairs, we bought this like every baby comes out. We bought one this, so we have 3 these chairs.
一人暮らしするときに持ってってほしいのよね。ライトはこれはインゴマウラーのライト。ここにスイッチがあって不思議なフォルムなんだけど、小さいのを3つ並べたくて買いました。ここは扉が1枚だけで、ここはいつも見せるもの、こう好きなものが並んでいて、でこっちは使うもの、これを買ってここを決めたから、これのためにここを決めたから、もう専用の棚でお客さんが来たら見えないようにこっちだけ。キッチンでこういう照明使わないのね。こう蛍光灯とかなんかそういうラインの照明が多いんだけど、これをちょっと使いたくて、でここはちょっと動くとここで邪魔になるので、ここをあると斜めに、してます。でここが薄いんだけど、薄いと取り出しやすいので全部使う。ここにあるもの全部使える。あ、何これ忘れてたっていうのがないです。狭くなるので階段の片側に壁を作らずにオープンな階段になりました。で下もオープンにしてワゴンを入れてちょっと収納にしてます。
Suzuki Yoshitaka designed these stairs. He's a really good designer about these things.
これは娘のものを全部ここに置いてるんですけど、ちょっとお店屋さんっぽくなるようなシェルフを買いました。ミラーは入れ物になっていて、ここが狭いので5人いると朝混むんで、身だしなみだけする人はこっちでやって、まあちょっと使えるものはここに入れて、 洗面所はこの丸いミラーをかけたくて、台を作るとちょっと大変そうだなと思ったので一体の洗面台をつけました。階段の下にあって。
I think every small house does that, under the stairs toilet.
同じブラケットで。
So this is room for changing before the bathroom. These are the changes for the family. What we do is just take a bath and take a seat or talk to people like this. And we do have curtain here, so if you really want to care about this, you just do it like this. Sometimes my children has to take a bath when party is going on. We use this, but that's the only time. You take a bath in Japan, you take a long time, and sometimes mother and children goes to bath together and spend long time here. So this place is like somewhere you could relax for a long time in Japan. All right, so this is the door of this toilet in the second floor. So it works like this, but it also can separate first floor and the second floor. This is the small study for me, and I use this for my work. That's a bucket. You can put beer inside. You have door in backside, so you can sit like this, This is a bedroom. I mean, we sleep here. We don't have a bed. We use futon here. Oh, and these are the table. So you can use your room wider, but you can also use this table when they want to do something. Do some homework, study. These are DIY. I made it. This is like playroom. I mean, they play video games and stuff in here. This is IKEA's light. I like it. It looks like my house. This is the green space. I paint it because I pour water everywhere in here. So this is a very good place for green. We made this shelf with my son. We need a lot of shelf. So this is the kids' place. So we have 3 kids. The children has to go up to sleep because their bed. I mean, their sleeping place is just here. They have to go up. Originally we had a ladder here, but when we make this shelf, we made it as a ladder, so you can go up like this. So this is shelf and ladder. I had an idea that the place is so small, we don't want a ladder itself. Ladder and shelf makes space really compact, and that's why we made it. I made this step so that I can go up from here like this. So this is how I go up. It's a storage. I'm left-handed, but I use right-hand guitar. You can play somebody's guitar anywhere. I mean, if you go to a bar, if there's a guitar, you can play it. But if you can only play left-handed guitar, you can just play it in your house. But it's a good way.
ここは全部服が入ってます。もうなんか全部見えるようになってるので、すごく管理がしやすいです。
We used to have, studio, desk here, but we moved it. We're thinking how to use this place now because I have a lot of artwork like this, so maybe I can put artworks here, or maybe we can book the shelf here. I'm opening this, how do you call this, top, vinyl top. This one is the heaviest one I have used. Sometimes you have to open when people came around or when you do the barbecue in first floor. And this is like version 5.4. It took like 3 years or something to complete. Now my kids are really getting bigger. Everybody has a kid and they try to make their kids' room and everything. I think that's too big for them. I think I'm going to live with my wife for like 30 or 40 years. The time with your kid is not so long. When I designed this house, that was my part of this concept, this house.
Sign up to our newsletter for subscriber-only content and exclusive offers. Visit nevertoosmall.com/subscribe.